Hello there everybody, how's it going? I am Void, I'm doing League of Legends commentary today, and today I am playing as Ziggs in the middle lane. Is my volume correct? I know this is very professional, checking this right as I click the record button. Yes, it is just fine, so lippity ding dang do. Let's look at the teams here. We have Ziggs in the mid lane, Bard support, Gragas top, Graves AD carry, Kha'Zix jungle, they have Master Yi jungle, Aurelia top. Tristana carry, and honestly I'm very unsure about their mid and support. It could really be either Lux or Nidalee mid, and that's really hard to make a call. I'm gonna guess it's Nidalee support and Lux mid, but again, it's kind of hard to be sure. I think I would prefer Nidalee mid because it'd be really easy to get her away from me if she tries to jump on me. But I think it's gonna be Lux mid, and so we'll see though. Either way, of course, I am playing Ziggs. I am playing with the Master Arcanist skin, which a lovely individual gave me. Thank you very much for that. And I will admit, since I'm playing Ziggs a little bit more because of receiving this skin, I discovered that my skill in Ziggs pretty much disappeared. I used to main Ziggs for a decent amount of time. He was probably the last champion I truly mained for like a long period of time. I'm sure there's been some champions I mained it afterwards, but it's only been for like week-long periods or something. It hasn't been for like a 2-month period like I did with Ziggs. But I haven't ever since I stopped really playing him a whole lot. With that, yeah, okay, it's Lux. With that comes the fact that I just don't like. I just can't. That was bad. I really want to get that minion though, but I just auto-attacked it too many times, which was me just being stupid. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of it is because, I think that's part of the reason just because why people don't play Ziggs in general anymore. It's really hard to know how to poke with him. Like, again, it always comes back to Xerath. It's like, well, there's Ziggs, but then I can play Xerath, who's just easier. Because actually landing Ziggs' poke on the enemy is oftentimes pretty dang difficult. But, that's not going to stop me. It's not to say Ziggs is weak by any stretch of the imagination, and sure he did receive some nerfs after people started realizing he was pretty strong, but, oh god, well this game's already off to a great start. With all of that said though, Ziggs is by no means a weak champion. I feel that needs to be pointed out, because while his laning phase is definitely pretty difficult, there's pretty much no laning phase where he'll score a kill. I remember I used to be able to score kills as Ziggs in the lane phase, but as of late, it's just been really difficult. I mean, part of it is just getting once you get in a higher skill level, it's hard to actually find people that you can actually land kills against, because they kind of know how to not die to poke champions. But you get the gist of it. And Lux is going to be pretty annoying in the lane, obviously, but at least she's using a decent amount of her mana. And Kha'Zix. Is your red actually okay? I am not entirely sure. I'm going to use a bomb to make sure I don't miss that minion. Yeah, alright, there's the Master Yi. There's the Master Yi. Kha'Zix is going to have to jump away. So Master Yi is just straight up staying in Kha'Zix's jungle, which is, of course, not exactly the best experience for any jungler. It's always annoying when you get a normal game where this kind of stuff happens, or, well, any game in general. Because no one wants their jungle to be invaded, because it just takes the fun out of being a jungler, which is kind of a sad state of affairs. But at the same time, you know what? It's fun for the jungler to counter jungle. It's a strategy. It's just a really annoying one that no one really likes you when you do it. So that will be that. Kha'Zix trying to get some sort of gank off in the bottom lane. Won't really result in a whole lot, but that's okay. They did that bomb directly because she wasn't moving, and that's pretty much the only time you can reliably land a bouncing bomb on an enemy is when they're not moving. Otherwise, the only way you can really poke is by hitting the minions when they're near them. Which, to be fair, is somewhat often if you're paying really close attention. But you also, you want to be sure. Like right there, she kind of stopped auto attack. Alright, you are, yeah, there was someone on the way. I'm just gonna, use your ignite. Alright. I mean, there's no way they were gonna kill me, but I'll take a summoner spell being burnt. I do want to make sure she's dunsies though. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, no. You best stop at Korean Flower Boy, now is not the time. That is a lot of minions though. So actually I'm going to choose to stay. Obviously it's a risk, but it's a risk I must take. I did not mean to auto that minion because I am the worst person of all time. That's okay. Just clear this wave and I should be alright. There we go. I may just didn't want to miss the siege min, so sure my wave is a little bit pushed, but I can't risk it's painful to watch these minions go away, but I just have to go back right now. There is a bar nearby, so we should be okay. I'm gonna grab a health potion and a singular mana potion just because I may not get blue buff. So I want to be a little bit wary because of that. Gragas looks like he's having a bit of a hard time in the top lane. Need to go Doran's Reign, which means he lacks any, prime defenses, but that's okay. I am actually beating Lux in CS still, even with how much I had just missed there, so that's an ideal situation as well. I'm not entirely sure as to what Tristana is building with 2 long swords, but that's okay. Apologies for the sneeze. So Lux support is actually roaming quite a bit, and it looks like it's working pretty well for her. I mean, it didn't work mid, which means she didn't have Ignite for the Gragas, but the Gragas was actually really, really low. So it doesn't really surprise me that much. Keep trying to land bombs on her. That's fine. I'll do some damage to you as well, Miss Lux Lady. Thank you very much and have a good day. Oh my god. Would you just leave me alone, Lux, please, or Nidalee. I don't want you here. Can I hit you here? I can. Very good. And let's see if we can land another kill. At which we will. I mean, I would have gotten with the auto, but to be fair, Cats can use a kill. So that's going to be 2 kills scored in the mid lane. Very, very good indeed. I'm going to assume Master Yi probably isn't 6 yet, so I should be okay to stay in lane a little bit longer. So I was barely able to hit my ultimate on the Nidalee, which of course worked out very well for me. The fact that I did hit it, and it also means our bot lane can apply more pressure on the bottom lane, so more good things indeed. Let's just do that so we have no risk of the Master Yi chasing us. And that should be that. I'm going to go back a little bit farther just in case, because I don't want to get him to Alpha Strike us, because that'll probably result in me having to use heal. So I'm going to go back right here. And one thing that's always been... what are you flippin' doing, Nidalee? I don't trust you, Missy. Okay, if I go back here, I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. One should hope so. Yeah, Nidalee just for me going back up top again. So I'm going to rapidly ping, because apparently he wasn't paying attention. And that might result in his death, but I'm pretty sure he'll still live. So, alright, he actually scored a kill on the Irelia. And he might live as well. The Nidalee actually flashing. I think this Nidalee's plans were kind of working at first. And now since they failed twice in a row, she's level 4 with just a tier. So she's significantly starting to fall back, which of course I think we're all perfectly okay with. It's just a little bit funny is all. So there is in fact a Master Yi there. I'm a little bit concerned about this guy. I wish he would leave our blue buff, which in fact he did. And hello there. Hello there indeed, Mr. Good Sir. Let's just go ahead and kill you nice and easy. That'll be a red buff for me. These guys with their counter jungling and crazy ganks are starting to backfire indeed. I am gonna help Kha'Zix here. I don't even know if he wants me to have it, but he needs help with it regardless. Otherwise, it will kill him. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm assuming he wanted me to have it. That's showing what the ping means. So there we go. Now 2-0 in the Ziggs lane, gained some pretty nice kills, which I'm perfectly ideal with. Perfectly ideal with probably wasn't the best way to word that sentence, but you know what? I live my own life. I live life ignorant bliss or whatever. I don't know what the line is. I don't know anything. So we're going to pop a potion, make sure we're at full health against the Lux so she can't have any chance of bursting us down, because she did get a Nisi large rod. But since we do have a fair amount of items now, I can afford to poke her with a lot more ease. So let's go and do some damage there and do that and do an ultimate, which might kill her. It will kill her. So there we go, just poking her down to the point where I can throw a giant Mega Inferno Bomb on her and show her a thing or two about my personal life. So that will be that. Bot lane looks like everything's going just dandy. Place some mines right there. Place a key right there. Fantastic, fantastic. And we probably can get a turret here. Yeah, we can get a turret here very easily, because with our Ziggs passive, actually we don't even need the passive. That's okay. So there we go. That will be that. Bot lane looks like they might be in a little bit of a situation here. I can try to roam just so the bard doesn't have any chance of dying. So, oh no, the Tristana just straight up ran. Oh, hello there, Tristana. How are you doing? Oh, so close, friends. Oh no, and he got hit there. I don't know if I can save him. I think yeah, he's dead. That's gonna be his death, and Bard did dodge the spear, so that will be that. Graves will ride back in the bottom lane to provide assistance there. I would go back, but there's a siege minion in the mid lane, so we don't want to do that. Now, do we? So let's see. Pop the mines, and there we go. And if in case you're wondering, is there any reason to level up your W first rather than your E? Or W second rather than your E? No, there isn't, because it just increases the damage. And while your E or W can be used for a little bit more extra burst and displacement of the enemy, your E is just so good for wave clearing and, you know, making sure enemies can't really do a whole lot to you. So, I'm just gonna set that aside to rest. I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge not to level up your W ever, but just in case. It might decrease the cooldown as well, but even still, I would do the mines first. So, we can just straight pick our Sorcerer's Shoes and our Athene's and Holy Grail and run back. And now I'm going to go Luden's Echo because it's really fun to build on Ziggs, so that's what we're going to do. You know, it's funny, their team started off on a pretty good front, and now Tristan's the only person on their team actually doing pretty well, so always nice when, you know, one team, well, specifically when their team, the enemy team is doing good in the early game, and then suddenly you just take it back and show them a thing or two about your personal life, like those photos you took in 8th grade that you're like, those aren't good photos. That high school girl I have a crush on is clearly not going to be impressed with me. And then she ends up being impressed with you, and you live happily ever after. That never happens. Alright. Except in the movies. In Hollywood it happens. So good on you, Hollywood, for giving people false hopes. Let's go. I'm not saying I was one of those people. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, to be entirely honest. Alright, let's just work on doing things in this Lux. Oh, the Gragoose! Trying to do some shifty plays now. I was really hoping Master Yi was going to go all in there. But sadly, he is not that aggressive. I was hoping he was, though. And yeah, the no flash on the Lux is, of course, very useful indeed. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you, Master Yi. I'm not going to lie. There's the Lux laser, which I will just sidestep so I don't get hit by it. And he is doing a good job of dodging my bomb straight up, which is fine. Let's go and place our mines once again to try to get this lane pushing. And I could probably just go back and get an Aether Wisp now, because of my mana gain a little bit low. Yeah, I'm just going to go back and get an Aether Wisp. Ooh, hello. Hello there, sir. That brawl that didn't hit you. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, sir. Alright, hello there, good friend. Oh! Oh! Ah, go Kha'Zix! Oh, there's a Lux there. Oh, save me. Save me. The mines. Oh my god, am I gonna live? I'm gonna live. Irelia's going towards me, though. I'm gonna live. Because Luxie already used her laser, I'm pretty sure, but just in case, I'm gonna go really far this way. I actually managed to live there. Pretty happy about that. A Bork is what she got. Alright. Kai's getting 2 kills, though. That's very good for us indeed. I'm gonna grab my Aether Wisp now, which I had to feel no regret about buying this, because it looks like the movement speed will definitely assist me this game. Especially considering the fact that they have an Irelia and, you know, a Master Yi. I can very much use any form of escaping from those 2 monsters. I know a lot of people think both Master Yi and Irelia is overpowered. I think a Master Yi is, I won't lie, I've said this numerous times, Master Yi's the only champion in the entire game, I think, who's a little bit powerful. I feel like he should be tweaked in some manner, but of course that is just my opinion. So, let's see if we can just do some damage to you. That's going to be the Gragas ult into my bomb. I don't think that was intentional. I think he was just trying to get him, like, you know, towards the tower and whatnot, but that was pretty dang cool looking. So that's going to be Tristan's first demise. And we see an Irelia nearby. I'm going to throw a bomb on this Lux as she proceeds to not move again. And now she's pretty much dead. So that ult will not hit. Might have been a little bit preemptive, but that's okay. And that's, you know, you can do what you want. You can do what you want, buddy. Oh, I thought he was going to go in on me. This Master Yi is going a bit too ham. He also chose to go Warrior and Master Yi rather than Devourer, even though Devourer is really good right now. Because, of course, you know, save Devourer. But, oh, you poor thing. You poor thing indeed. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We'll place the mines to do some decent damage. And use the satchel to try to escape their inevitable onslaught. Oh, the kills. Oh, the kills. Oh, yes, the Tristana, though. Alright. That went pretty well. Oh, and then the Gragas, though. Oh, but the Ziggs bam. Oh, but the heal. Oh, I should have saved my ultimate. The things I could have been. Alright, well. Oh, wait, no, she's still going. She is still going. That's going to be her death. I knew she didn't have her ultimate, so that'll be nice and easy. I can go back and pick up a Neasy Large Rod again. And I agree with the dragon, but I am too spooked to try getting it myself. Lux ult might show up if she gets like home guards or something. I don't know how she would afford that, but just in case. I've thrown away my no death streak too many times, and then I wind up with one death. This game, this shall not happen. I will stay with my no death streak, and I will be happy about it. So there's Nidalee trying to maybe apply all the, there's the lots of the isolation damage. And another Q, that will be pretty much two-shotting the Nidalee from the Kha'Zix. So very good job. Kha'Zix may be weak as a champion, but he's not that weak. I do think Kha'Zix needs a buff, by the way. Because, like, pretty much everyone can agree at this point, even if you are like a Kha'Zix main, I used to main Kha'Zix, Rengar is just better. Like, in the current meta, Rengar is just better, which is, it's a shame. But, you know, what are you going to do? And yes, I'm saying, like, I'm comparing Rengar to Kha'Zix, obviously, because they're rivals, and they've always been compared to which is better. And for a while, Kha'Zix was regarded as the best, and then there's a period where they were both completely viable. And now Kha'Zix is just, like, really hard to do much with, but thankfully, you know, he's doing well this game, so that's always nice. And you should never use your Q to clear minions, Lux. That might result in your complete and utter demise. So I'm going to keep throwing Qs directly on you. That one will miss, though. That one will miss. We're going to use our ultimate right here, which will result in your complete demise. I just keep throwing stuff at her, and it's working pretty dang well. So I do have a Tristana and a Nidalee located in the mid lane now. I'm not honestly too concerned about them. Hello, Nidalee. Hello. Hello, Nidalee. How are you doing? Let's go and do some mines there. And then there's the exhaust, and that will be death to missiles. Bard's exhaust was very well timed. Honestly, he probably would have died if he didn't use exhaust. So that could arguably could be me being a scumlord because I didn't heal or use my satchel or anything, and that's like pretty much all of Tristana's health gone now. And you know, I don't really want anything to do with you, Ariel. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. So since I have Athenes, I'm just going to keep throwing bams and use my satchel to escape you two. Thank you very much. And that's going to be you just running through the mines to let me get legendary. He really wanted to get the Alpha Strike off first, but sadly that's not the case. And was that, I think that's a blind Lux ult to try to get me. I mean, it wasn't going to kill me regardless, but that's okay. We can just get this turret now. And of course 9-0 is Ziggs. Pretty good gosh dang well for us. Heck, I don't even know if we've used our heal this game. I don't think I've used my heal this game once. Or have I even used my flash? I feel like I've used my flash at least. It's honestly hard to tell though. I should be a little bit you know, wary just in case I have to use my ultimate there. It doesn't look like I have to though. We are just going to go straight for Rabadon's next. I would, you know, I could also go like Lich Bane. I do know some Ziggs players like to go Lich Bane early. I'm not one of those people. Just plain and simple. It's not my forte. And I could ult this wave, but Tristana would get the turret regardless, so I'm just going to pass. So I can save it for, you know, game kills instead. Something of that sort. So Grag's going to be dying to the onslaught of pretty much their entire team by the looks of it. They are really doing their best to defend that lane. Which is, you know, it's fine. They can do that if they want, but we'll just keep doing the pushing onslaught while they do this. And I think they might know where Kha'Zix is. It seems like a possibility that they might have known where Kha'Zix's location was. I could be wrong. This is just a theory, of course. And I'm going to stay as long as I can. Yeah, alright, now's probably a good time to depart. Did about half the turret's health, which is pretty dang good. The Grag is teleporting to try to save the Graves. Let's not get hit by the Nidalee Spear, thank you very much. Namakan tier Nidalee doing good things in this world. I'll just keep trying to poke them with our various bouncing bombs, which, if I can just hit like a 1 on Nidalee, That's pretty much going to be like all of her health, or of course a lot of it. And you can't hit me, Lux. You gotta learn when you can't hit me. And they are trying really hard to get that Irelia. They eventually succeed, so that's good. That's gonna be a good chunk of her health gone. And ooh, she did land a spear on me. Didn't do that much damage, but she landed a spear on me nonetheless. Once again, just try to use our passive on the turret whenever we have it up. And then use our Q to make our passive go a little up. And I should probably explain in case someone actually doesn't know. Every time you use a spell, it decreases your passive by 4 seconds, and pretty much your passive is every 12 seconds, your auto attack will do more damage, even to our buildings. Which is why you kind of just want to keep throwing bombs while you're, you know, at minions while you're battling turrets. And if there's no minions, if you can afford to do so, you'll probably still do it anyway. Uh-oh. Alright. I speared him. Okay. Alright, this is a little bit awkward. Thankfully there's a Kha'Zix Seer. Probably should have used that sooner, being entirely honest, but, you know, that's okay. Oh dear. Hello, Irelia. Are you trying to kill me perchance? I feel like that's what you're trying to do. No! Oh, red buff, no. Yes! Oh, the assist gave me a little... Okay. Okay, the flash was just panic. I actually probably didn't need to do it. But I was afraid there might be minion aggro on me. Alright, so probably should have used my ultimate sooner while they were chasing me. I was just really wary to do so because it seemed like Yamashi was going to Alpha Strike as I used my ultimate. So, I mean, he might have still done so regardless. It's hard to really be certain. That was my reasoning for waiting for the ultimate. Though, I mean, it didn't really work out for me to wait for it regardless, so... Now, that's just me being bad, though. I don't think that's necessarily my strategy being bad. It's just me executing it poorly. So, looks like we have a dragon up. Very nice indeed. 907. I kept the no death streak alive. I'd have to use, you know, all of me Dane summoners. Which, you know, isn't a bad thing, of course. You know, summoners are used to keep yourself alive. But still, Master, you gain some kills. A Steam message lurks within the shadows. Afraid now is not the time. I will check it though, for I'm a professional individual, and that is the kind of life I live. So we have our ultimate up. I find unlikely Nilly's going to be able to steal it. Yeah, she will not be able to. That's both dragons for us now. Keep throwing bombs in their general direction. It will not hit that one, but okay, I shouldn't be like alone now, because my team is all chasing the Nidori. And Master Yi. I'm honestly not too afraid of Master Yi. I'm more just afraid of Irelia. So, you know, that's just me, though. And we're going to keep doing damage. Another Steam message lurks within the shadows. God, I should have gone off. Oh, well, it doesn't flipping matter. It's dynamic is what that is. He might ult to go away. Or to get away, I should say. I'm going to keep throwing bombs. Oh, dear. Oh, there's the Ziggs ultimate, though, doing massive damage. Which should be 2 kills. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ziggs ultimate showing its full potential right there. Very, very good indeed. And what am I doing chasing this this jokester? I'm gonna go push this this mid lane, like whoever suggested Kha'Zix. He knows what's up, so I'm gonna do this. Though now it's probably a bit too late to actually get a turret out of it. No, maybe we can. We can probably still get the turret. We just can't get the inhibitor because. Like, if I had a Lich Bane, I might be able to just, like, attack, go back, attack, but since I don't have that item, I cannot do this, so I apologize. But, you know, that's simply the case in this fact of the matter, so use our passive once again. As you can see, 150% damage to structures. Pretty dang good. Use our thing, our W, so we don't get attacked by the Irelia, and I can buy our Rapidons now. This is very good. Prince is currently chasing the Gragoose. I'm going to go ahead and throw some bombs in their general direction, which will evaporate all the squishy individual's health, which will immediately let Grags be in a safe position. So I'm going to place my mines here because I don't like where this is currently going. Did she flash after me? It looked like she got there awfully quickly. She might have flashed to get to me. I'm not sure, though. Okay. Are you over there, Lux? Oh, you flashed! That wasn't gonna hit her, but I would be spooked as well. So let's go and do some damage to you there, and then use our ultimate, which should pick us a kill. There we go, nice and easy. A simple ward was all that it took. And all right, someone else got the. That's perfectly reasonable. We do have a lot of heavy mana users on our team. Even Gragas, if it doesn't, or Graves doesn't seem like it, uses his mana pretty dang quickly. So let's see. Once again, since while they're all busy chasing people that don't need to be chased, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a inhibitor. Me and Kha'Zix together as good buddies of team friendship or something. That would be an inhibitor for us. 3,500 gold. Looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll go back now and secure ourselves Rabadon's Death Cap. And our next item will... how much AP is that going to give us? 287 to 510. Pretty hefty flippin' bonus, I would say. So I'll probably want to go Zhonya's or Void Staff. Do they have a lot of MR? For some reason, no. Mashy's choosing to go Rabadon's when we have Gragas, Bard, and me. So, I mean, Graves and Kha'Zix are doing well for themselves as well. I was going to work on getting the Zhonya's in case it gets done by like a Luxol or something so I can use it. Just to keep my, you know, my no-death streak alive. We can't let the streak fail now. That's the goal of this game. Gragas is laughing at his enemies, though. That's just cruel. Look at this guy. He does not care about it. Oh, he's actually going in on the... Admittedly, it won't pick him. It won't let him get a kill or anything. In fact, he might just die due to this careless mistake. But he's trying to get... oh, the flash! Avoiding the body slam. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, okay, that Forest Spirit can't see me from there. I don't know what the thing's actually called. I just call it a Forest Spirit. Jungle Spirit, I don't know. The thing even doesn't even look like a jungle, so I don't know what anything means. Okay, continue to try and poke them. Even if we don't have a Loon's Echo up, it does do a lot of damage regardless, because look at that, about, you know, 550 damage bombs or something of the sort, which is pretty dang nice. And you know what, if you want to bait my bombs, I'm not exactly too wary of wasting my bombs at this point. So, there we go. We'll just stop your recall nice and easy. Looks like Graves might be going a bit far in there, but that's okay. I use my satchel just to make sure he can't get away. And I think Graves' ult barely missed. Just barely. I think it hit Nidalee like to the next, or beside him. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Kha'Zix is going to casually cue the Nidalee, which will result in his inevitable demise. Yeah, there we go. Killing the Master Yi. I know if I waited just a little bit longer, it probably wouldn't have hit him. So I had to act. And I flippin' acted, and it got me a gosh dang kill. You know, there are times in life where I make silly decisions. This is one of those decisions. God dang it. My decisions have ruined me once again. Every time I'm in like this position where I have no deaths, I do something stupid and then just die. Ah, oh well. That's a shame, obviously, but it's nothing we can't take care of. You know, we'll still make epic plays. And if I don't make epic plays, then that's the names that we truly lost. So, we probably can't get the inhibitor. Yeah, we're not going to get an inhibitor. In fact, we're not even going to get a turret. Wait, the minions are trying their best, but it will not be enough. Okay. See, I even used both my summers. I tried everything to escape there, but sadly, the dream was just not ready to come to fruition. That is a dragon Kha'Zix could secure prior to going back, but okay, good. He's gonna take care of it because again, he's strong enough to the point where he can just auto it and be fine. 10-6-6 Kha'Zix doing well for himself. Lux looks like she's in no position to steal it, and I don't know about the Archangel's Namacon Lux build. I've always found that just... like, I'm in a similar position. I poke a lot, and I can also burst his Ziggs. And same goes for Lux. But I really don't think... Nidalee also is both of those items. I still think that Nivea is the only person in the game that you want to build, like, a mana regen item and, like, Archangels on. Wait, no, Nivea you build Rod and... Archangels, I don't think the only champion should do that. As for like a Namacon Archangels, I don't think many champions should do that because it's just there's so many items you could get in place of it that just, you know, are better. But I don't know what I'm talking about, maybe. So this is one of those, another one of those games in League of Legends in the Fields of Justice that I highly doubt we're gonna lose at this point. And it's just a matter of, you know, actually ending the game. I mean, my bombs are doing half Tristan's health. That's pretty dang good. Let's be honest here. So that'll probably be a dead Irelia trying to go in on the Zigster himself. Don't go in on the Zigster, because then he will summon the Squigster, and no one wants to battle the Squigster. That's a reference that probably no one gets, but that's okay. And no, it's not a reference to squids, just in case you're flipping curious about Splatoon or something. Because I don't play that game, because I lack a Wii U. If you want to send a Wii U to me, the numbers in my P.O. box. And that's just, I don't actually have a P.O. box. Please don't take that seriously. Alright. So I'm just going to straight up ult right here to completely decimate the Master Yi. And I think the Loon's Echo actually finished him off, which is pretty funny. Lux ult going on, and it will hit him, the Kha'Zix, but, you know, she's just not strong enough for it to result in a kill. So that will be that. And, oh, alright. Another Ziggs bomb, 673 damage. Keep throwing bombs at them. I can't stop until I'm, you know, can't throw bombs no more. And that's going to be a kill for the Bard. Maybe I should have let the Bard get that heal, but it looks like he probably would have died regardless. So we'll just keep throwing bombs behind us because I know Graves is nearby. I'll place mines right there. Yeah, I know. I know what you're doing, Irelia. Don't think I don't know. And since we have Graves with the red buff, this will probably be Irelia's untimely demise. Yeah, you can try to escape, but there's also a Kha'Zix here, so that'll be the end of your life. And we can push this lane nice and easy to let ourselves get another turret. And hello there, friends. How you doing this fine afternoon? I hope the answer is something relatively nice. I should probably use my sand. It was too late. I'm such a jerk. I'm focusing more on getting a kill with Lux than saving Gragas like a satchel or something. But, you know, it's fine. It's just fine. So, work on getting these here minions. Throw a bomb right there. And hello there, best David and A. Let's go and... oh! I interrupted her ult with the satchel, but it wasn't really enough to actually let myself get a kill. So, let's see here. I want to be a little bit wary about this situation. That will be a kill for me, just bursting him down. And let's use a heal and another bomb, and that will be the kill. Again, sad that I died once. Hopefully he won't send me an angry letter because of that, because you know what, I think I still did relatively well regardless. That's Ziggs mid for you, showing off his potential of gaining the powers of the Ziggs and something. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment if you have anything fantastic to say. I'll be sure to be and subscribe if you haven't already. There's a warm fuzzy feeling in my heart. Thanks and have a great day.